My name is Rosebell Kagumire. I'm a blogger and a journalist from Uganda. I've been working in Uganda as a journalist for the last 8 years, and currently I'm an editor for a news channel online that works on humanitarian issues in Eastern Africa.
Could you tell us more about your country, Uganda?
My country, Uganda. It's very beautiful where I come from, and it's very diverse. It has lots of people. We are 35 million people, but we have more than 40-something dialects, so it's very diverse, and I love that culture diversity in Uganda.
After 5 days in France and 2 days in Cannes, what do you think about all things you can see here?
I would maybe talk about Cannes because when we were in Paris it was a little more chilly than this, so it was kind of hard for us to go out. But in Cannes it's much more warmer and I love it. And also the fact that there's so many people from different countries, you can interact with people, and I like being in a very multicultural place. So for me, Cannes is great for especially the interaction with people. Besides the whole ceremonies that are going on, the interaction with different kinds of people is interesting.
We are here to blog, to write some stories for internet, and you come from Africa. We know that it's not easy to connect to the internet on the continent, and how you meet internet.
Pardon?
When and how you meet internet.
Actually, I started using the internet when I was in high school. It's true we have challenges, but there's also been new developments, and we have a lot of sea cables on the Eastern African coast that are connecting countries in, and the internet connectivity is slowly coming up. But still, in Uganda, less than 5% of the people have access to internet. But then, there is also access to internet via mobile phones. So the mobile phone technology has become easier for us to access internet. But during my years as a journalist, it was very difficult to find a computer in a newsroom. You had to share a computer with, like 7 people, and you had to wait for your story to be typed. Like that was in 2004. It was very hard, and this was one of the best newsrooms in Uganda. You had to share a computer with like 5 other people. So we've come a long way to right now owning a laptop and being able to own a laptop, and there have been changes, honestly, and it's good because the prices have come a little down and things are a bit more affordable. So with the internet also comes the gadgets. So some people cannot access the internet constantly because they can't access the gadgets. So, but things are changing with mobile phone technology in Africa. And the other thing is that not only just we are looking at the positives. It's not negative that we can't access the internet. Even the few that access the internet, people have started to be very active in engaging democracy, but also in social issues. So there's a lot of discussion taking place on the internet in Africa right now.
And about Cannes, what do you expect to bring with you when you're back in Uganda about Cannes?
For me, for example, Uganda is not in Cannes. So for me, it's a lesson. It's come here and learn, because one of the things I was like, why isn't the Ugandan film industry being able to do this? And I don't have to look to Hollywood or these established film industries. For example, went to the Nigerian film stand today, and I was asking them about how have they made it, and how come, what are the challenges? And somehow the challenges they face are similar to ours, but somehow they've managed to make it. So for me, Cannes is a learning experience, not just blogging, but also learning from other African countries. And for me, I make African countries as a reference because we cannot jump to Hollywood. We must first learn from the Nigerian experience and how they have made it. And for me, so today I was hanging out with the Nigerians and really learning how they have been able to capture the international predominantly African market, and they have capitalized on that. So it's a lesson for me.
And you think we would have a similar festival in Africa? Is it possible?
Yeah, I mean, the festivals have started, and because this goes with also how well developed your industry is, how well respected it is. Of course, there are challenges. Especially, we challenge with the image. People, when they think of Africa, they don't think of a place where you can find a production house and which is doing great. There are small little production houses. I mean, you have countries like Mali, which have a long history of film production, and they're well respected. And I mean, there's a great film festivals in Mali. There's already well established, respectable festivals. So with time, I think we just need some bit of effort and overcome some challenges of image. People thinking, oh, it's difficult to travel to Africa, or I can't bring my film crew there. Those challenges are still there of image, and people not understanding that actually you can come to a festival and it will be fun and it will be as good as can. And we can see this happening.
Thank you.
Thanks.